I'm a transfer student, and so I came in as a junior, and I knew I had to complete it for my major, and I was just looking at options, trying to find the most manageable one, because I know studying abroad is expensive, and paying for your own college can really get overwhelming, even when you add on that expense. But Rome was really manageable just because it's a 4-week summer course, and so the expenses weren't as great. And going into it, I was really just looking at the numbers, but I had no idea that it would change my life in such a great way that it was definitely worth all the cost. One of the really awe-inspiring moments for me was going to see the Pope in the Vatican. And you're surrounded by thousands of people that are just screaming and cheering, and you can see the Pope, hugging and kissing on people and giving his sermon. It made me have a whole different perspective on my life. The Romans, they kind of enjoy life a lot more than Americans. They kind of just are pushing everything through, and so coming back, I've really tried to implement that in my own life, even in the States, and kind of live that La Dolce Vita. Living in a different country in the beginning was really hard for me just because of the culture shock. Like I said, I had never been anywhere before, and so coming in, I think I was naive, because when you get off the plane and everything's in Italian, and I knew maybe 5 words, and so it was just a really big shock. And the food's not what you think. There's no Alfredo, which is what I was planning on living on. But after about a week of, just getting really used to it, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I'm planning on coming back as soon as possible. My biggest piece of advice that I could give was learn the common tongue, or learn the native language where you're going to go, because it's really appreciated. Even if you butcher it and sound terrible, the locals really appreciate when you try to integrate into their culture. And I remember playing charades a lot until I learned the basic phrases, but I think it goes a long way. And then also I would say, just don't take anything for granted. In Rome, we walked everywhere, and it was tiring. Some days you get back from class and you just want to lay on the couch and watch Italian soap operas, but I would say, even when you're tired, just get up and push through and go for a walk, or go out to eat at some bistro or something, because this is the time that you'll never get back, and you don't realize how meaningful and valuable it was until you're back in the States.